All right, y'all. I just had to talk about this. All the Queen's men. Why is no one talking about this? Is it a secret? It shouldn't be. First of all the Queen's men makes me feel shiny and new. Do you remember that song by Madonna? Like a virgin? Look, I would never even think about any of this stuff in my wildest imagination, y'all. Mm-mm-mm. So we are 3 years late, and I've been seeing some other people are late. They're late to the party, but that's all right. We are almost at the end of season 3, and I believe season 4 is coming out this summer. I don't know. I've been looking. There's no date yet. So first of all, y'all, Christian Keys. This was created by Christian Keys from a book he wrote called Ladies' Night. Okay. And produced by Christian Keys and Tyler Perry. Directed by a lot of the episodes. I believe the whole first season was directed by Kim Fields. Okay. So I don't really call myself prudish, but I guess I am. I can't really say that because I have 2 kids. But anyway, um, all this stuff I have never seen before. And I have never been to a strip club of any kind. I don't have a desire to go to a strip club, especially after seeing all this stuff. I don't know. I don't know what it is with me, but yeah. So a lot of you guys that like that type of stuff, you will love this show. This show is rated 8 out of 10, y'all. It's a good show. Um, my main things that I love about the show, of course, is Eva Marcille. Do you remember her when she was Eva Pickford? That was her last name, Pickford. But I guess she had to change that, y'all. Her top model days, oh my goodness. Season 3, so that was way back. So that's when she blew up. Tyra put her on. Um, she is the one that steals the show. Um, so my favorite genres, well, my favorite genre used to be horror, old school horror. The horror these days sucks. I don't know. Like I wish, I don't know. But anyway, then action is my was my second, but now it's moved to my first. So action. So this series has a lot of action, a lot of mystery, and of course, above all that, a lot of sex. So those of you that like a lot of sex, y'all love this series. Trust me. Whichever way you go, which whatever you do, you it's shown in this series. So yeah, y'all run and get that BET Plus because it's on there, and you can pay between $5.99 and $10.99, something like that a month, y'all. And it's sidetrack. All these streaming apps, they're on my nerves. I like them, but they're on my nerves because I don't know if they're either in cahoots or in competition with each other because most of them have the same things on all of their sites, their apps. But then it's one thing you want to see, but then if you don't have the app, you got to get the app. So that's more money. So I got rid of the cable, just paying for internet, but it's like you're ending up paying as much as you did for cable because you got to get all these apps. I'm tired of that. Anyway, BT Plus has a lot of different stuff on there. Anywho, we binge watched this thing in like almost 3 seasons in 3 days, y'all. First of all, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'll put this out today, but Happy Mother's Day, everyone. So this will be a great Mother's Day gift to you if you like that kind of stuff. But like I said, I'm drawn to the power of Madame. Like she wants you to call her Madame. That kind of throws me off a little bit because she's so young, right? Well, she'll be 40 this year, but she's so young, but everybody's calling her Madam, right? Um, she's the one, like I said, she's the one that sets the show off. Action is, blowing up stuff. Is now the torturous part of stuff. There's a lot of stuff in this series. It's a lot of stuff. Torture, blowing up, action. Um, I will say, I'm surprised at the special effects. The special effects, the shooting and the blowing up and all that. They did really well with that stuff, y'all. The mysteries part of it, to keep you guessing, sort of like a soap opera. They did really good with that. And like I said, we still have probably 10 more episodes because I think somehow they split season three up. So people were like really upset because I think, well, season two and season three, I think it was a huge gap. I've been just, I've been hearing about things I just never said. I said, I don't want to see that because it was, a strip club. Um, I want to go to a drag queen show. And we almost did that, but it got canceled. The weather was bad. I think I was in a mood. So, yeah, it was for my birthday. But anyway, it got canceled. So, um, that's what I love to see, the drag queens. So, whatever. So, and they keep talking about these chicken wings at the strip club. So, I don't really know if I would want to eat food from a strip club. But anyway, um, I'm trying to get back to. Okay, so if you don't remember Christian Keys back in December, he was talking about how these two high profile people were trying to get at him, right? And everybody was guessing that allegedly it was Tyler Perry. We didn't know who the other person was. So by watching this series, these people have amazing imagination, or they have allegedly been through these things before, because I would have never thought about this stuff, these different scenarios, these different actions that they're doing. I'm trying to say there's a lot of stuff in this, y'all. There's a lot of stuff in this. Let me see. And so Christian Keys, he was he has taken the Instagram post down as last I had checked. And I think he left it up for about 3, 4 weeks. And then he took it down because he was like, I have this recording. He kept holding up this pen. I have this recording. I'm gonna take it down to the police station and I just want to say it right now who it is. And everybody's like, what the world is going on? So Funky the Novice said he ain't gonna talk about this again. I'm like, what in the world? He says, I know what's going on in behind the scenes. I was like, what? And so I said, nah. I said, he was so passionate about it. I think he gonna talk about it because, Christian was like, it's gonna break your heart. I don't want to break y'all's heart about who it is. So everybody kind of guessing who it is, y'all. But to this person's credit, by seeing all the material in this series, I mean, it's kind of like a mixed signal. So, um, and if you watch the show, if you have watched the show, you'll know what I'm talking about because I didn't even really know Christian Keys was a part of this, and it was his whole idea. So it's like it's very very interesting. Um, and then why did this all go away? We haven't heard anything Christian Keys had to say about the outcome and what happened, and you know, perhaps allegedly he got paid off, or allegedly he got reminded of, hey, I don't know, we thought you were into this stuff. I mean, like I said, who has an imagination like that? I don't know. I don't. But yeah, if you guys are into some really kinky stuff, like a lot of stuff, I actually, it's like I'm a little kid. Like I'm like, oh, like this. I go, oh, I can't watch this. Okay, look, so some of y'all probably don't know the characters. I don't know a lot of characters. So Eva Marcille, of course, Ronnie, I don't know her name from, what is her name? From Players Club, y'all. What is her name? What is her name? I'm on the computer. What is her name? She ain't even on the, what? Her name is Crystal? Okay, you guys, if you know, that's weird. She's not up here. It You looked it up?
Yeah.
Okay, so Ronnie from the Players Club. So, and of course, Christian Keys and a lot of these other people you wouldn't know. Um, there's a girl that played on Power, um, the first, the OG Power. She played on OG Power, and her name is Dime. Um, all these other characters you may have seen on Tyler Perry's other productions, which Tyler Perry, um, shouts out to Ashley Miller because she said, I think it was Ruthless or Bruh or something. She said she couldn't even watch, and that's by Tyler Perry. So she said they've just be, and like in this series, all the Queen's men they be hanging out too and doing a lot of stuff, y'all. Y'all just have to see it for yourself. Shouts out to Trouble. Okay, Trouble is one character you want to look out for because she is a mess. Um, I wasn't sure. I kind of thought, I said, oh, I thought it was a boy, sorta. But when you look at her, you can tell it's a girl. Carter the Body, that's what she goes by. And I'm not sure if she has pronouns that she likes or whatever, but I'm just gonna say she. And she's a mess. She's one to look out for too. Um, the daddy, the daddy is one to look out for, y'all. I'm not spoiling nothing, but oh my gosh, that that episode last night. I was like, please no, please no, please no, please no. But anyway, please no. Amp is on my nerves right now. I hope he gets it together. But anyway, I think I said all I wanted to say. Anything else, Aja? I said special effects. She did say she was a psychopath.
Yeah, that was great.
Okay, so
That makes sense.
and she was running this thing since she was 14. So we don't know where her mama is. Her and Ronnie from the Players Club, they're half sisters. So we don't know if their moms were bottom hoes or whatever they call them.
Right.
Bottom hoes, because the daddy is a pimp. So I'll say all that was a pimp or still whatever.
Mm.
Gangster, pimp. Uh, what else, y'all? What else? What else? What else? Okay, so she recently said she was a psychopath because she says she doesn't have any feelings, but she does. I think the ones that don't have feelings are sociopaths. So she got that right. Because she still love her crew, but she'll put them down. She'll put them down, but she still loves them. She's whatever. They don't say sorry. They don't like to say sorry. That's like me. They don't say like to say sorry. They don't like to say. I said, am I gangster? I don't know.
Yes.
That's why I relate to her.
Yes, you are.
We don't say sorry. We don't like to say love, whatever. It's all in the actions. So if you love somebody, if we love somebody, you know it. You'll know it because it's in the actions. I guess people like to hear it, but we just not mushy like that. So you just have to, you just have to know what we mean. But anyway, I might say it once every 10 years, but y'all know. I hope. I love you. But anyway,
No, for real.
I love you and I'm sorry. It's hard to say. I don't know why. It's a mental thing. I don't know. For some people, it's not. I feel like if you really, really mean it, I don't know. For me, I'm just mental, y'all. If you really mean it, it's hard for me to say for some reason. But anyway, it's easier for me to do it. But anyhow, was that it? Oh, she's dressed down like she is a model still.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just her whole style. And those of you that were talking disrespectful things to her when she seemingly may have been gone through issues with her weight, which she was a model, so she was always small. She had been pregnant for a while because y'all know she got the three kids, so we were used to seeing her a little bit with a
True.
weight, right? But she had went through this divorce, right? So we're thinking that's kind of why she was a little stressed out, which her husband probably saw. Um, a lot of the scenes, and he probably couldn't handle it, y'all. And I can't say I can blame him. I
Mhm.
don't know. How do y'all feel about the? I guess a lot of celebrity spouses are like, just go ahead and do your thing. But I guess if that was me, I couldn't watch it. I couldn't support it or just be like, tell me when your scene comes up and I won't watch it because I can see how. I mean, how can you help for their body parts are touching you? And you're like,
Mm-mm.
oh no, but it's just a character. Not really.
Nope.
I mean, not really, because you still like. How do you turn that off? Like your feelings, and you still gonna feel things when somebody's touching you. And even though people say, oh, it's a bunch of cameramen, and no, no, no. So anyway, her husband probably had a hard time with. So she was in about probably two scenes. She owed a little something, something too. She wasn't totally out there like the rest of these like the rest of these characters. They didn't care. And a lot of these extras, they just it's just everything, y'all. Hanging out. I will say I like the costumes of the strippers. Most of them. Some of them was weird. The costumes that they had, and the special effects on the stage, and the music, of course. Like if I was to be at a strip club, I would like to work behind the bar or work in the kitchen. And her one dude, I don't even know what you would call him. His name is Tommy on the show. I think he's like the cook. He always making cookies. He was mad because he had to defuse the situation, but he was burning up his mac and cheese. So he's like the cook. He's like the bodyguard. The person if she wants to come in the bedroom at night. I feel bad. Like he allowed to have a woman? Because she's like, no, I don't need you tonight. And I'm
Mhm.
like, what kind of life is that? But I guess she paying her well. Oh, blue. She is something else too. She's her right hand man. You might as well say her best friend, but they're not gonna use those terms. Her best friend, y'all. But they like I said, they're not gonna say that. So Blue, she's a mess. So she's a lesbian. So she like the ladies, and so we haven't seen it. She don't show her body like that. I guess because we haven't finished it. So she got a couple of scenes. But yeah, gosh, I guess you guys just have to go ahead and watch it for yourself. I'm just wondering why nobody's been talking about all the Queen's men. So if you've seen it, you're gonna see it. Let me know about down below. And have a happy Mother's Day. It's kind of raining around here, so see you next time. Bye.